Hello. Thank you for joining, my dearest. This is no one is viewing now. Yeah, it is, yeah. I'm sitting down. I don't really want to get up. I'm so comfortable here sitting in the sand. So, do a little panoramic. There you go. That's the actual public dock down there. And then we get up a bit. Yeah, it's really, it's hot weather, you know, it's getting into summer. So it's sort of, I wouldn't say extra hot, it's some of it's warm. But then that gentle breeze, oh, it's so lovely here. There's not much traffic, so yeah. I like the little pine forest is still. Boardwalk. Sit in that for a bit. Yeah, I don't have a car now, that's why I haven't been broadcasting or in public things, so it's sort of in a bad way recently. So the car you see back there, it's Troy, you know, blessing me, let me that. I dropped him off to pick up his other car, the old delivery car, so thankfully he let me use that. I said, you know, let me sort of de-stress myself while I'm there and come on the beach for a bit, you know. Don't get to come down into the city that much. This is not the city per se, this is city's back that way. But I get to come down here and stress myself a bit. The monument that I usually go to is up there, that little spot. That little spot up there, Prospect Point. It just be a nice little hamlet but near where people, but it's going to be destroyed eventually because they're clearing that all down to make roads and buildings, so it's going to be a shame. And I suppose in the next 10 years or so, so that's why I sort of stop now to enjoy it while I can. But still here. This was much more wooded, but nature, part of nature. The hurricane took a lot of the trees. The last hurricane took these up, the last storm we had. But this was thickly wooded. These pine trees. All of this here was, I remember because I came by after this hurricane, the one in 2004, it was just tree trunks all along here. So a lot of this is, I mean, that's been what, that was 2004, so it's what, 18 years ago. So I mean, this is 18 years worth of growing trees. So not bad. I mean, part of nature. So I don't mind when nature does it, but when mankind does it, it's horrible. See that, right? Trees. I remember the old traditional days. What people would do, they would sit underneath because this specific sound in the wind. What do they call it? Weeping mellow or something. I remember the old people used to call it weeping mellow. When they go really tall and the wind blowing, it makes this weird sort of whistling sound like, oh, it's a plane. You see many of those. Airplane. And they built this boardwalk here after many years after the first storm, because there was no road left there. It took the whole road up. So, there we go, you can see why. And it's very flat here, so it took everything up. So they built this here to protect the road. Yeah. To anyone else on besides that. Yeah, it is sad. I mean, people like environmentalists and conservationists like me who goes, oh, but you're against building. I'm not against building. It's not what you're doing, it's how you do it. You preserve green spaces. They just tear everything down. They don't think about it's not just the beautiful side of it. It's animals, so many animals lose their habitat, birds, lizards, iguanas, agoutis. But that's the channel right there. That's where that boat is coming through there. It's the South Sound channel, yeah. Which is why it's called the Sound, because that's the outer reef. It protects it. This whole sound here, right up to the end here. That's the channel there where the boats come through. And they come to the public dock right there. I'm not sure. I think that's a barge there. Oh, that's like a little thing you can go on, yeah. It has a table on it. It's like a floating island, like I think. Yeah. Is that the Coast Guard? Because I still haven't seen the Coast Guard here yet. We have a new Coast Guard, but I haven't seen any of their vessels yet. I'm wondering if that's what that is. No, it's sort of markings like a Coast Guard. That's probably a dive boat. That's a dive boat color, yeah, red and white. That's a dive boat. But I've yet to see a Coast Guard here. I know we have a full-fledged Coast Guard now. I've yet to see it. To see the vessels at least. That isn't even. That means the water went right onto that. They're supposed to be rested on sand. Oh, okay. I've never actually been here before. I mean, I've stopped by, but I haven't actually got. I've never actually got out and walked. It says South Boardwalk. I've never come on the beach side of it. I just parked in the little designated spots they have there. That was nice. That's supposed to be flat with the beach, but it's supposed to last long. Far from the car because I left it open. You can see a lot of these flowers on the beach nowadays. Last storm. Power of nature, right? The lizard scared me. I like these little pebbles. Bro, that one isn't the shape that I would really. I'm being bad-minded. Looking for a good one to take. But that one is nice. Oh, that little brown one, that's nice. Yeah, it's the power of nature, isn't it? Power that whole tree up. There again, there's another development just went down there. Yeah, that's a new one, yeah. feel the warmth of the sun, but then the breeze sort of equalizes it. That's a nice one. Really smooth. It's a coral one. You see the fossilized columns. Yeah, that's definitely a dive boat, yeah. That's the diving stripes on it. Colors on it. So you can see the screen now, let's see. Yeah. If I was in my own car, I'd probably stay here all day. Someone pulled up there. It's a good spot to come in and look at the sea. Kind of like keeping that's what I did. I just parked right there like that. That's I had those spots for that. I never actually come on the walk. Ever since they built the boardwalk. So it's been here about 6 years, I think. Something floated up near to the beach there. That was not a dead body. Yes, it looks like a tree trunk, isn't it? Yeah. That's what it is. Flowers there. Just the cities, a lot of the beaches, where they started cleaning and the nature would consume the beaches. So coming and cleaning the beach. That's what that is. That's a drainage system. See, if they didn't trouble the natural landscape so much, you wouldn't have to build this. That's a drainage system. Because beyond this now, they're developing a lot, so they're building up the. But I guess I spoke too quickly because see, it's a sign that says luxury condominium, so this is not going to be here in the next few years. I didn't even see that there. So I'm kind of glad I came now. Because it's not going to be here in the next few years. Wow. Traffic cop. Breaking the law as well, speeding through there. See the sign says reduce speed, he flies right through. Yeah, coming soon. Sound luxury. Breaks my heart, honestly, I tell you. People cannot know the pain that I feel when I see these signs. Especially in areas like this, which are natural. You know, I don't mind when they keep developing residential areas. You know, the urban areas keep urbanizing them. But you know, these little nature areas. You know, the animals. You know, you can imagine how many animals are going to be lost now. You know, the birds, you know, all sorts of animals. I'm pretty sure you get a goodies in there as well, in the iguanas. What can you do? It's not just that, you know. It's also that because you see, like when you're here, you know, you want to walk with your family or your loved one or whatever. You have that back drop set there, you know, nature. When maybe in the next 5 years you come here, you know, what are you going to see about 10-story buildings? That's going to be your backdrop. 10-story buildings, but that's what it's, you know, that destroys the whole look of the place. You see that one that just went up there? Beyond that, there's one that's going up there with huge high rise. I mean, this one is too high on it. That one there. That just built. But I didn't want to think of it. Where's my head? It's destroyed the little bit of wildlife we have. Yeah. Yeah, lunchtime. Yeah, you know, I didn't even notice that. I suppose because when I was coming, I came from that way. When I was coming, I was sort of looking toward on this side. So I was looking on the right side, you know, just admiring the thing. And I didn't noticing that. There you go. That one was this, man. That there was, I thought it was the Australian pine. Right now, but this is not too high, so it doesn't really destroy the place. But I'll bet you. Yeah, it's where I came from. I'll bet you this one's not going to be the same. So it's going to be 4, 5, 6 stories. Much wider down here as well. I just noticed that. It's much wider here. Yeah, maybe 8 hours off. Yeah. You can at least I enjoyed it before these condos, quote unquote luxury condos. Okay. There you go, that's my point right there. Look at the birds, look at the yellow birds. They're the ones that always suffer, poor animals, you know. They lose their nesting spots, their habitats. Is anyone still there? I don't see any typing. Ah, okay. Because the screen keeps disappearing. I mean, the chat. I mean, it makes sense because I have to see what I'm looking at as well. Oh, and this, I should mention, this is normally not like that. This certain times of the years we get a lot of that sargasso grass going up. It actually looks good here. When I was coming down, when I was bringing them down, the other, like up beyond this, it is so thick. It looks like earth. You know, it looks like you know, part of the landscape. That's how thick it is up there. You're just clinging to the shore, like 4 or 5 feet out. Down here's not too bad. Yeah, because we're more on the so it's affecting more of the south. Well, this is south too, but this is more, yeah, it's more like the southeast, like beyond up there, beyond that cliff. Yeah, it's not too bad here. You can see patches of it out in the sea up there. When I go up, I try to stop. I mean, I'm borrowing the car, so I don't really want to, because they're gonna need it for tonight, so I don't want to really stay up too late. I want to stop and get some. Hopefully, I got mine sorted out by today. It's been too long now. sometimes I just feel like knocking those signs down when I see them done. Of course, some of them thinking of that. I really don't blame the developers. I blame people who sell them the land, the locals who sell the land off to the developers. So I really blame them because they couldn't. Can you say? Did it disconnect? Looks like it disconnected. I don't know if I'm still on. Yeah, fingers crossed, yeah. $1 now, so just waiting for a message from the mechanic and from Troy. I don't want to leave him stuck down here either, so taking a little time here to went to buy cat food, and when I say out, I don't mean a few left. They're completely out, not a single one, not even canned food. It's just dog food and kitty litter. That's it, but no cat food, not even canned ones, not even the tin ones that you get, the big box of it. So in a way, it's good because that means that people are buying, feeding cats and what have you. But still, that's really why I came down here for. That's my major thing coming into the city to buy cat food. Hopefully they get a restock. Nice little rock, pebble, stone. Plants don't need us to be fertilized. That's part of the fertilization. Just drops off into the leaves, make a mixture. Keep it, it's like plant food. It feeds itself. I keep reminding people plants don't need us. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, that's cool. Very much a possibility. But when I see them up there, they usually have the small bag. I think it was just what 8 pounds or something. Yeah, about 8 pounds. It's not that much. It's like 3 or 4 pounds maybe. But it's probably the shelters and stuff buying it up. That's people like me that do the same as me. That's what they usually do. Just about every time I'm there, people are buying this as well. And I usually talk to them because they're also into animal welfare enthusiasts. And I always ask them, and they say, I feed in a certain area. And I say, I feed up there, So it's mainly people like me that buy them. And shelter people, people who donate to shelters and stuff. To the shelters, Anyways, one in the afternoon, so I'm gonna stop broadcasting. I'm losing it. Yeah, exactly. that we do, because even if you're not a vegetarian, you still need it, because the animals that we eat plants as well. So it's always us that need them. We are the most, I think we humans are the most independent, non-independent species there are. Because we depend on everything. We can let even domestic dogs and cats would survive if we were all to disappear somehow. Because the instincts would kick in. And most of them have instincts. A lot of pets. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This keeps disconnecting. Maybe I'm down too far. I don't know. I walk quite a bit down. I'm far enough the car up there. Just talking and walking, I suppose. A little peeved by that sign I saw. So, what's that? Piece of a tire. Is it? Yeah. Truck tire. Stop broadcasting now so I can head up and get stuff sorted. So thank you for watching. I think you're the only one, and I saw 3 before, but whoever they were didn't stay on or they didn't say anything. So thank you for being with me and enjoying this little moment that might not be here in the next 5. Well, I mean, this was to be here, but I mean this won't be here in the next 3 or 4 years, or maybe need it by next year, because they usually cleared it down first, and then the next couple of years after that they build. So see you again shortly. Okay. Thank you.